Hello and Happy New Year. Welcome to Cherish, Live, and Dream. I am your host, Jai.
And I am your host, YaYa.
And we are your hope dealers. So again, you guys, it is 2022. It is a new year, and I am excited about it. What about you all? We hope that everyone had a safe 2022, bringing in a new year. And so let's go ahead and start talking about today's topic. So our topic for today is, what's your view? And what I mean by that, we drive cars, a lot of us, and we have a windshield, we have a rearview mirror, and we also have a side mirror, which is also called a wing mirror.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Come on, evangelist.
Okay, so it's a wing mirror. And so as we look over, we can even look over 2021 as we go into 2022, and I just want to know, what's your view? Do you know? Do you know if you are a windshield, if you are a rearview mirror, or if you are a side mirror, which is better known as a wing mirror? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask YaYa, before I even give the definitions on what do you think or how does a windshield apply to your life as you are driving in your car? Like, what is it that you see, or as you're driving your car, like, what does the windshield do for you as you're traveling down 540, 40, 440?
Well, Jay, I don't know why I'm hollering. Well, I'm just transparent.
Okay.
So right now, when I look in my windshield, I see two cracks.
Okay. All right.
And I have some dings from the rocks from the rocks that hit the window.
Okay.
From the trucks on the highway. And no, I have not changed it yet, because every time I think to change it, I get another crack.
Okay.
So right now it's a little broken. But when I drive, I'm able to, because I'm so used to the windshield being broken, it's almost like I don't even see the cracks anymore.
Okay.
They're no longer part of my view, so I look beyond the cracks.
Okay.
And I'm driving.
All right.
When I'm focusing on my windshield, particularly.
So it's funny that you mentioned about rocks, because a windshield, and the definition is a safety component for the driver and the passengers that also provides visibility. So if it wasn't for the windshield, when those dump trucks or when debris or whatever is on the ground, it would hit you and whomever that's in the car. And so therefore that windshield protects us.
Right.
But it's funny that you say you're looking forward and you can ignore some of those things that's on the windshield.
Right.
And so that kind of can apply to our life. So as we're looking forward, there can be some distractions that are in our way, or as we're looking forward, or as we're going forward into the year of 2022, there are things that can try to come at us, but there also is a way that we are being protected at the same time.
Girl,
yeah,
you better let the Lord use you in a mighty, mighty way.
So my next question, y'all, is a rearview mirror.
Rearview.
How does that apply when you're driving?
What crowd? This crowd can't see.
And don't wear your glasses when you're driving, and don't own a pair of contacts.
Listen, so in my rear view, I am constantly having to adjust it.
All right.
And I know I have stopped growing, but I don't understand why. It could be how I style my hair, because sometimes I might put a bun up, or like with this, so if it's higher, I have to adjust my seat. But anyway, I have to adjust it in order to see what's behind me, so that, like, if I'm getting in another lane, or, just to be safe on the road, that no one's trying to, come into my lane, vice versa. So basically I use my rear view mirror to make sure that nothing, oh my God, the Lord is fitting to use me in a mighty way. Yes, I said fitting to make sure that nothing behind me, come on, get the plate, is going to come and distract me in terms of where I'm trying to go. My God.
So the definition of a rearview mirror, one, it is attached to the windshield.
My God.
So that goes to show that there's already a connection, because without the windshield, we wouldn't be able to have a rearview mirror because it has to be attached in order for it to serve its purpose. And its purpose is to the rearview mirror. So let me go ahead and give you the definition. Like I said, it is attached to the windshield of the vehicle that provides a view of what is behind, which you said that already, and then you have to adjust. So the thing is that, y'all, if someone else drives your car, like myself, if I was to get into your car 9 times out of 10, I would have to adjust the rearview mirror because that's your car and you drive it on a daily basis. And so therefore, when you get in, but you just said that you end up having to change yours contingent upon how your hair is styled. But 9 times out of 10, your adjustment is not going to be the same adjustment for me.
Right.
So it's not going to work for me. But the good thing about it is it can adjust. And no matter what situation that's going on in your life or with your car or whoever drives your car, that rearview mirror can be adjusted. So therefore, whoever is controlling the vehicle, they still have the ability to be able to see what is behind them. We're going somewhere.
Yes. Follow us.
Yes, follow us. So again, the rearview mirror is attached to the windshield. And so therefore, those two things have to work together in order for those to be, Lord, what's the word that I'm looking for? In order for them to be able to be used as you're driving, in order for it to be able to serve its purpose. One is to protect, as well, both of them actually are able to protect.
Right.
Because you have the windshield wiper, the windshields that protect you from any debris or anything that's coming at you on the roads. And then you also have the rearview mirror that helps you to see what's going on behind you. Now, what's amazing is normally, as I'm sitting here, in order for me to know what's going on behind me, I have to turn my head in order to see what's going on behind me. But the rearview mirror allows you to just be able to look up without turning your head and to be able to see what is going on behind you.
My God.
So, along with the windshield, you have the windshield wipers. And those wipers, not only, they move things out of the way. Sometimes when I get in my car, because I live in an area that has a lot of trees, and so therefore certain times of the year, which we deal with the pollen, but I sometimes deal with sap. And so sometimes that stickiness can get on your window. And so therefore the windshield wipers are there to help you with your visibility. So therefore nothing can get in your way that will cause you to not be able to drive. Now you have to have good windshield wipers. You can't have them old and cracked and all that kind of stuff, which I've been there before.
I was just there recently.
Yeah, I was like, I need some new windshield wipers.
Upgrade,
you better know it.
Ya.
Let's upgrade. So
Beyonce.
Therefore, those windshield wipers help you to be able to see, to be able to remove the dirt and the grime and the rain. So as the rain is coming down, those windshield wipers can continue to wash out the rain. So again, you can be able to see where you are going. So then we also have the side view mirror. It's called the wing mirror. And how does that serve a purpose in your driving abilities?
So with the side view mirror, it helps me to. Now you have to be careful with that side view mirror because it's supposed to help you with your blind spot. But sometimes if the car next to you is out of your blind spot, even that side view mirror may miss it.
Yep.
So there are, I don't know what it's called, but there's a little mirror-like thing you can put on which I don't have it on this particular car that I have now, but I've had it before. You can put it like at the corner of your side view mirror that will catch the blind spots. So I really depend on that for the blind spot, meaning if there's a situation where I'm not able to turn around, that side view mirror will help me see if there is a car coming up so that I don't move over into the lane and cause an accident. But sometimes, Jay, even with that side view mirror, I still have to turn my head.
You do.
Which has proven to be difficult these past few days.
You know what?
Y'all, I got a crook in my neck. Anyway.
And you would thought that on Sunday she was going to die. She about was ready to put up a GoFundMe.
For my neck. But anyway, even in my current medical situation.
Which is nothing. She just she need to buy some new pillows. That's probably what the issue is.
I do with my side view mirrors. I have to turn to look and see. Mm-hmm. Normally without pain, but currently with pain, just to make sure that I'm not, when I'm ready to get into another lane, that I'm not going to crash and cause something major to happen. So that's what happens when I'm using my side view mirror, Jay.
Okay, good. Because the side view mirror, also known as the wing mirror, is found on the exterior of the motor vehicle to help drivers see areas behind and the sides of the vehicle outside of the driver's peripheral vision. And like she said, there are times that when drivers or whatever are in that blind spot, you do have to turn your head, a certain way just to make sure that there's not a car on the other side of you. And so all of these connect in some kind of way. And the side view mirror adjusts as well. And again, if I was to drive your vehicle, or if you were to drive mine, there's a lot of adjusting that has to be done because that's not my car, or my car is not your car. We're not the same height. And not only are we not the same height, but you might have to see things a little bit differently than I see them when you're driving on the road. And it's not that what you see is wrong or right. It's just that that's just how you need to see in order for you to get to where you need to go moving forward. And so moving forward, yes, we have the windshield. We have the windshield wipers because there are going to be distractions. There are going to be things that are going to try to get in our way. But at the end of the day, those things are provided for you in order to be able to get through to wherever you're trying to go, wherever your next step is. And so you have the windshield for protection. You have the windshield wipers to wipe out those distractions or to wipe out those things that are not, you're not able to see as you're moving forward. But what's amazing to me is you never really have to turn your head except for when you're looking to what's at the side of you. So sometimes you can just look in the mirror, and although you can see what's going on behind you, you're still moving forward and you're moving away from that. And so sometimes that has to apply for our life. Sometimes we have to look back to see where God has brought us from.
My God.
Sometimes we have to kind of look to the side and just see, okay, yeah, I'm looking to the side, but in order for me to keep moving forward, I need to look forward so I won't run into anything. Yes, I need to look to the side because I know that things can try to come at me when I can't see them. But we have those rearview mirrors to where sometimes we might have to turn our head, but we don't have to turn it all the way. And sometimes we can just move our eyes and just see it and then still keep moving. So my question to you is, what's your view? As we move into 2022, yes, 2021 is gone, but it still has an impact on our life. Regardless of the good things, regardless of the bad things, as we move into 2022, 2021 still made us who we are as we're moving into 2022. So are those things just windshield? Are they rear view mirror? Or are they a side view mirror? And that's, I don't know. All of those just connect in some kind of way. And even with the seat adjustment, as we're going on this ride into 2022, like we have to be comfortable in the seating. Like your seat has to be comfortable in order to go where God is taking you. Some people need a pillow, maybe to raise them up a little bit. Or some people have seats that adjust them. And, they can kind of lift them up or it can kind of lift them down. I pretty much have to have my seat, forward. But, I mean...
She's in the windshield when she drives.
No, I'm not.
In the steering. Or as my mother used to say, bless her heart,
What
rest
she
her
used to
soul.
say?
The steering wheel.
The steering wheel, honey. She done put it in it. Yes,
She is up on the steering wheel when she drives.
Yes.
So she can really see what's going on in the windshield. In her rear view and her side view, the wing mirror, and clearing the debris. My God, speak evangelist. Dr. J.
You're so crazy. I mean, so it's those type of things that really applies to our daily life. Like, I know it's just a car, and I know when we get into the car, we just automatically we get in and we just adjust the mirrors and we just drive. But those things that are going to come in 2022, and I'm not speaking anything bad. I'm not saying anything bad, but I'm just hearing that we're still going to have to adjust. No matter what comes our way, we're still going to have to adjust. We're still going to have to look forward. We're still going to have to sometimes look to the side. But at the end of the day, it's always good to know that you never have to turn your head to look up in the rearview mirror to see what's going on behind you and what you're leaving behind.
My God.
And so for right now, that's all I have for now. I just want to hear what you have to say.
Well, listen, Jay. Before we hear what I have to say,
okay.
You know I'll spit these 16
Go
bars.
ahead, Pebbles.
And that's on period, bam, bam. Just call me Pebbles.
Get your son a kitchen set.
Oh my goodness. So what's your view? Let the people know what's your view, and then I'll talk about my view. So are you a windshield? Of course, we are going to have the windshield wipers. Side view, which you said is also known as the wing mirror, or rear view. Weigh in.
I think I have to say I'm all.
My God.
Like,
what are you so complex?
I'll take that. You love me. You love
love
me
her.
with my complex though.
Yes.
I know I'm complex.
All of her complexities, I love it. It is what makes Jay who she is.
Yes. And yeah, I'm complicated.
So you're all of them.
Yes.
So in what way?
So the rearview mirror represents where I came from.
Mm-hmm.
Because we never can forget where we come from.
Right.
We never can forget our background. And a lot of things, especially like within our childhood, we couldn't choose our family. We didn't choose our siblings. We didn't choose the neighborhood that we grew up in. But regardless of all that, whether that is good or bad, which I did not have a bad childhood, but at the end of the day, you never should forget where you come from. You never should forget where God has brought you from. And so from time to time, it's nothing wrong with looking up in the rearview mirror and just, being thankful from where you came from versus to where you're going.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So the side view mirror is needed, I would say, for protection.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yes, you can see what's going on in front of you, but if it wasn't for those side view mirrors, you still wouldn't be able to see everything that is coming up, at you on the side. And so every now and again, it's good to be aware with what's going on around you. And that could be with your vision. That could be, just paying attention, because I'm the type of person that when I go somewhere, I'm very observant about who's around me, who's walking through the doors, who's coming up on me. Even in the grocery stores, I pay attention to my surroundings. I pay attention to people. I pay attention to what's going on around me. So the good thing about the wing mirror or the side view mirror is it gives you that opportunity, because when you're driving, you really shouldn't be turning your head a whole lot. You really should be focused on what's going on. But during those times that that you need to look to the side, that you need to see what's going on around you, it's good that those side view mirrors are there for you to be able to do that. So that way you can continue to move forward, or that way that, okay, I can't get over in the right lane right now because, this blue car is coming up on me. Okay, so now that the blue car is gone, good. Okay, now I can move over into the right lane. So that applies to my life because we have to think about when is it time for us to move over to the left or move over to the right.
Or go forward.
Yeah. Like, do we pay attention to that? Because sometimes it's not always good to move right now, you know, or either go over to the left. Sometimes you just need to keep going forward and not veer off and take a detour.
Come on.
Which, you know, if
Stay
y'all was
the
on
course,
our show,
folks.
yeah, stay, you know, on the detour. So, and then as you're going in front of you and moving forward, we need the windshield wipers. We need those things to wipe our tears. Because we're
prophetess.
Because we are going to have some bad days, but those bad days cannot outweigh our good days. So I'm thankful for the windshield wipers. I'm thankful for the time when those tears can be wiped, because sometimes when we're crying, our vision is off. We can't see what we need to see, and then not only is your vision off, your emotions are tied into when you're upset. And so the windshield the actual windshield, it protects us from things that we can't even see that's coming. Because when you're behind a construction truck or either like a dump truck or whatever, and it says, you know, stay 200 feet behind, who got time to stay 200 feet behind a dump truck? Why don't they have their own road?
Not their own road, evangelist.
I know, right? Because when they have stuff that's flying off, and then of course they have that disclaimer
that they're not responsible for the damage.
And that's why your stuff is jacked up. That's why
is jacked.
But what's funny is it's amazing, y'all, how you can ignore like really what's in front of you. Like those cracks have been there so long, and I want you to call Safe Light real quick because they'll come to you. All you got to do is just give me your insurance information. Safe Light Repair.
Safe Light Replace.
So
help us, Lord.
So I need her to call.
Help me. With Safe Light.
All right, let me get back on track because I'm so off right now. But anyway, it's amazing though how sometimes even things that are right dead in front of us, we can ignore them. We can ignore them, and then we have our peripheral vision, which we can still see things that are going on around us. But we also can still ignore them because we have to move forward. So even with the glass being cracked or whatever, although we're moving forward, that's still us. We're going to have cracks. We're going to have dings. We're going to have issues. We're going to have problems. But moving forward, we have to know that even with those dings, even with those issues and those problems, we're still protected. And that's why I say I'm all of them. Even throwing in the chair, you know, the seats and stuff. Like sometimes, in life, we're just going to have to adjust. We're going to have to adjust. So I know people are saying, oh, in 2022, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And
really
that's good.
Really rock with it. Hey.
But in reality, you guys, we still have to adjust because we don't know what's coming, but we have to be prepared for what is. And we have to adjust our attitudes. We have to adjust our minds. We have to adjust our thought process. And we just have to adjust. But we have to know that we have the tools that we need to get through. So the next time you get in your car, don't look at the rearview mirror as it's just a rearview mirror. The rearview mirror is needed. The windshield wipers are needed. The windshield is needed. Like all those things are connected. And even when you're in the car, you're protected from anything that's going on around you. So the next time you get in your car, think about how a windshield really helps you and how does it apply to your life and all the other gadgets and things that are in a vehicle. So I don't know, y'all. What you got? Which one do you think you are?
So as you were talking, I'm not all of them, but I do use all of them. But primarily, I see that my view is more so the windshield and the rear view mirror.
Okay.
Because of the life situations that I've faced, I've had to, as far as the windshield is concerned.
Okay.
Like I told you guys, she talked about safe light, but currently I have some cracks in my windshield, but I have conditioned myself to, even though I know the cracks are there.
Conditioned,
I have
yes.
conditioned myself to look beyond those cracks and those dings in order to move forward. And really, I'm so conditioned that I don't even realize that they're there until someone gets in my car that's not used to being in my car, and they'll see it. They're like, "Girl, what's going on with your windshield?"
Is it that bad? Dang, I'm gonna have to stop in the parking lot and open up your car. Let me see.
Apparently it is, but to me, I'm just like, hey, I can see. And so I'm just like, oh, what is going on with my windshield? So I have conditioned myself to look beyond those difficulties, challenges, disappointments, no's, whatever have you, negative things that I may view as part of my life in order to keep moving forward and not stay there. And as for the rear view mirror, as far as my view is, I would say that, like Jay was saying earlier, it reminds me of where I've come from. And because I'm focusing on what's in front of me using my windshield, I'm not staying in my rear. I'm moving forward. And even though the rear is there, and even though sometimes things come up and I may get a little emotional about it.
That's right.
But I don't stay there. I continue to move forward. I thank God. I bless God that I'm not there. I made it through. I learned whatever lesson. Because really, folks, I don't think that anything, and it took me a while to get to this point. I haven't always been this way, but nothing is wasted. God wastes nothing that happens in our life, whether it's something we did or, he knows everything. Like Jay and I have said before in previous podcasts or shows, it's a surprise to us, but nothing is a surprise to him. So when I think about the stuff that's in my rear, because I'm continuing to move forward, and I know that there are things that I want to achieve as far as for me and my family, especially my child, generational wealth, all of that, billionaire status, hello. I don't let those cracks in the windshield keep me from moving forward. It may delay me if I allow it.
That's right.
It may cause a detour if God says so.
That's right.
However, I'm still able to move forward whatever direction that God pivots me to go in. So I say all that to say that my view is more so the windshield and the rearview mirror, while using those windshield wipers, because when your vision, not your physical vision.
That's right.
I mean, like your spiritual vision or your dreams and things like that, when it's clouded, you need those windshield wipers in the spiritual realm, if you will, to wipe away that debris so it doesn't deter you from moving forward to reach whatever it is that you need to reach for you. So I thank God for them windshield wipers.
I'm telling you.
Because y'all know I can't see. I actually got an eye appointment coming up.
For what? You ain't gonna wear the glasses?
Girl, who runs up on the curb in the daytime?
But you have glasses.
We're not talking about that.
So that's why you're gonna keep running up on curbs. So now you're gonna need new tires. Forget a windshield. You're gonna need a new tire. That's ridiculous.
Crowd.
I love you.
I wear my glasses at night, but I am
when
learning.
She's not driving. When she's in the house.
Listen, I'm learning that I also may need the glasses during the daytime. Because who runs up on the curb in the daytime? My God, help
You know
us.
what? That just reminded me of Fred. But
Fred Sanford?
Yeah, but hold on. What was the movie? And he had them real thick glasses. Then they call him Snake Eyes. Was it Harlem Nights?
Yes.
He talking about some 6, and it was like 4, like 3 and a 1. He talking about 6. They talking about no man, put your glasses on. Yeah. That's you. I'm going to call you Snake Eyes. I think that's what you call them on the show.
Snake eyes. Listen, people. Yes. I am going to, probably not, but yes, I have an eye appointment coming up. That's all I have to say about that. But anyway.
That windshield ain't going to protect you if you don't have your glasses on. Like, what good is that going to do?
You know what? That's a whole nother topic. Corrected or corrective, whichever word
Lenses.
is appropriate. Lenses. Don't y'all steal that.
Don't worry about it.
We got receipts.
Yeah,
don't steal
but they
the
won't be able to
topic.
bring it. It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
So anyway, so with corrective lenses, I guess I would actually see better with my windshield and my rearview mirror. But as far as my just general view, is windshield and rear view.
Okay, that sounds good. And that's good that we have corrective vision. Because, you even have to have that on your license.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you wear glasses or either contacts, like myself, I'm a big contact person, but I do have glasses that I make sure that I have on standby. Because, sometimes your eyes can, just need a break from contacts. But that's even important when you're driving, to make sure that you have corrective vision. So even those times that you can't even see very well, if your vision is a little blurred, you have contacts and you have glasses that can help you to be able to see correctively, YaYa, through those cracks. And safe light repair, safe light replace as you're driving in your car. Because that is important in order for you to operate a vehicle safely on the road and on the highways, and not to run up on curbs like YaYa does, because she has glasses and she has insurance. So I'm not understanding why it's so hard for her to wear the glasses when she drives. But isn't that on your license as well?
No, because at the time,
She about to lie. I can tell. She about to make something up as she go along.
Listen, at the time of that particular renewal, my vision was not as bad. But I know now when I go and renew my license, I'm going to need some corrective lenses.
It was bad.
But as it relates to life challenges or just life in general, sometimes you have to correct your view. You have to switch that view up to make sure that what you're seeing, but sometimes we think we see something and it really ain't what we seeing. So we have to make sure that what we're seeing is not out of, how they say you should make decisions when you're emotional.
That's right.
Or when you don't have all the information. So you might need to correct that vision. I believe I just said something.
You did. And on the side view mirrors, normally it has objects appear closer than what you think. Yeah.
Come on, Evangelist.
Yeah. So, they put that disclaimer on there to let you know that just because you look out of the side view mirror, sometimes you still probably need to check, because that's probably where that blind spot comes in at, to where, they need to look over their right shoulder just to make sure that path is clear. In order for them to move over into the next lane. So again, it's 2022. What's your view? Now that we are here, now that it's time to make, different decisions. And I'm not big on a whole bunch of New Year's, resolutions, but consistency is what we've been on, with our pastor or whatever. He's been big on talking about consistency and what makes you inconsistent. And so I just feel like, the adjustments and the things that we have to do on a daily basis, or the things that we have to do, like you were saying, when it comes to, making the right judgment calls and just setting a tone, for yourself. A lot of people, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. But in order for you to do those things, you have to make adjustments in your life. You just can't say that you're just going to do it. I mean, I can't get in a person's car that drive, or a person's car that's 6'4".
And you're 3 feet too.
What am I?
Pygmy.
Yeah, I'm a pygmy. So I'm gonna have to adjust a lot of things in order for me to drive behind that person, meaning to get in his or her car, and they're 6'4", their seat is gonna be way, back. But in order for me to drive safely and to move forward in that vehicle, I'm going to have to make some adjustments. So in 2022, we just need to make some adjustments. We need to know what our view is. Not doing a whole lot of cliche stuff and jumping on the bandwagon because YaYa is jumping on the bandwagon. Like as an individual, you have to know what your view is, not what this person over here is doing on the left, this person is doing over here on the right. You have to know what your view is for your life. So again, we have the windshield, we have the windshield wipers, we have the side view mirror, and we have the rear view mirror. And the seat adjustments. All of those things adjust. And what's funny is the windshield wipers actually adjust. They have different speeds because all the speeds aren't needed. All the speeds aren't needed for, when the rain comes or, whatever is coming our way. So that's a good thing to where those windshield wipers are contingent upon of what level that debris is, what level that issue is that's going on in your life. So that's basically all I have is what's your view. Your view is your view. Your view is not what other people think of you. Your view is not what other people tell you that you need to do. As an individual, what is your view? What is it that you need to do in your life to stay focused, to stay moving forward, to look in the rearview mirror and not forget where you come from, but always look forward and knowing that you're going somewhere. Looking to the side from time to time just to make sure that you're still safe, and that when you move over to the right, when you move over to the left, that lane is clear for you to be able to do that. And that's all I have.
And as you were talking, Jay, as I literally sit here and twiddle my thumbs.
Mm-hmm.
When you were talking about the person that's 6 feet or the person that's 3 feet, such as yourself,
take me.
You have a different vision, a different perspective, a different view.
Mm-hmm.
And so, as far as vision is concerned, a particular vision was given to you. A particular vision was given to me. A particular vision was given to him or her.
Mm-hmm.
And because you have that specialized vision, don't let anyone talk you out of that vision that was given to you, because you're looking from a different perspective, a different height, a different seat adjustment, what have you. So, we all may have different visions, but you can come together like Jay and I did to make the vision come to pass. So I know you guys heard the saying, it's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yes, and I love cats, so don't be skinning no
cats. And that
cats.
actually sounds painful.
It does.
We need to change that saying.
Yeah, I love cats.
Because we're not into skinning cats.
No, my Patches.
But, was that your cat's name? Patches?
That's the one that comes to the house that we feed.
My God.
Yeah.
She feeds the cat real food.
Yeah, and cat food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she's a thug. She'll eat whatever now. She'll tear some chicken up and eat the bone too. But anyway, I don't want you to get... She's a thug. Go ahead.
You may have a different vision, but like we've said before in previous shows, there's different ways to execute it. So
yes.
As far as the windshield, the rear view, the side view, better known as the wing view, as we have learned today, the windshield wipers, whatever your view is fine. Whatever your vision is fine. It may be different from someone else's, but just because it's different doesn't mean it's not right for you.
That's right.
So that's pretty much all that I have as far as what the view is.
Yes.
So folks, listen, we need you guys to weigh in. Let us know your thoughts. What's your view? Are you a windshield? Are you a rear view? Are you a side view, aka wing view?
Yeah. Or are you the windshield wipers?
My God.
You have different levels.
Come on.
Okay.
So let us know. Listen, guys, we need you guys to like, follow, share, comment. Our folks in Germany, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you
love
so
you
much.
guys. Each week,
Thank
our
you.
listenership on our podcast keeps going up and up and
Awesome.
up. So we thank you guys.
Thank you.
As we said before, when we start our tour, our first stop is Germany.
Germany.
So listen, let us know what you guys think. Remember, cherish your loved ones, live on purpose, dream the impossible. And we're signing out. Jay?
Bye.
Bye. We love you.
We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Yes.